everyone, welcome back once again to the Leeds United Challenge, and here we are once again at Elland Road, this time facing off against Reading, who are in 17th position. So yes, first of all, transfer news. Of course, we ended the session right at the match fixture, so there's no developments in terms of players confirming that they want to come, or should I say player, because the only one player we're bidding for at the moment is Joel Obi. But in the comments, somebody kindly informed me that I was completely confusing the actual instalment feature. I was calculating it as whatever it was, 40k over 24 months, and I'm trying to calculate how much that would be. The actual figure is the total amount spread over 24 months. So with that in mind, I was actually not getting too bad a deal when they were countering with certain offers. Anyway, so armed with that knowledge, I've gone back in to try and sweeten the deal a little bit. So we've got a 750k initial fee, 100,000 over 24 months, and an extra 350,000 if we get promoted, and 30% of our next sale. So they're getting a deal worth 1.2 million in total if all of these clauses come into effect. They're worth 1.5. They were asking for 1.4, so we're still getting a bargain. And if by some horror we don't get promoted, then we're getting them even cheaper. If we were to continue on, of course. So we'll see what they say to that. We suggested these terms and they seem happy with them, so fingers crossed we might be making some forward motions in terms of getting ourselves a second left-sided midfielder slash defender. Anyway, we are moving swiftly on to the game against Reading. Of course, corresponding with the real-life Leeds fixture that we've just had a couple of days ago now. It's actually yesterday. Against Barnsley, which didn't end too well. We lost 3-2. After going 1-0 up as well. And of all the teams to lose to, we lose to a team where at least 3 people where I work support Barnsley. So the office on Monday is going to be, not the place to be when they're gloating over their epic victory, if you will. Anyway, we move on, and let's hope that the Sir Green's Leeds team do not slip up today. So, in terms of the team, I think this might be the team that we use. Could swap Cooper for Bamba, just to keep rotating, keep them as fresh as possible. Bring back Luke Murphy into the side. Lewis Cook still recovering from his bout of man flu. Mowat, yeah. Dallas, yeah. Everybody else seems to be as they should be. Yeah. Pretty much happy with this. So, barring the one change, or the 2 changes, as we are from the last match. Let's crack on then. 4-7 favourites. We should have enough about us to see off the threat, but as we've just witnessed in real life, things don't always go according to how they should go. And apparently we need to take revenge. Did they beat us last time? May well have done. Right. A passionate revenge speech. It always gets the juices flowing. Right then. Off we go. Revenge it is, hopefully. So yeah. Points here today, 3 points preferably, would certainly consolidate our position in the promotion positions after moving into that position after the last match. And point blank save there, and another! What? 2 point blank saves. I don't think the keeper knew much about them, just got in the way somehow and saved twice in the space of 10 seconds. Should have been 1-0. Oh, that's another good sign. Dallas shoots. It's blocked. Bamba picks it up. Not offside. And he's tackled by McShane, who can probably... There you go. Hoost the ball forward. And is this going to be a counter or is that the end of the highlight? End of the highlight. Lovely. And we have another one straight after as Quinn now has the ball for Reading. Moving forward. Tries to thread it through, but Poulsen cuts it out. Ball over the top to Grenache, who drives forward. And he... puts it over. It looked like that was going in there for a second. Okay, ball was looking for Berardi but didn't reach him. Gambarini dives in and he's beaten by his man. Samuel into the box. He puts the ball... Well, I don't know if that was a deflection or a tackle or what, but if it was a pass, then that was hopeless. But thankfully, the ball's clear, which is the main thing. Berardi puts the throw in forward to Sloth, who is... somehow gets the ball in, and it's headed wide. That's 3 excellent chances there for Leeds. 2 saved by the keeper, 1 put wide. Is this going to be the sign of things to come as Poulsen, a bit slow to the ball there, but Leeds still have it. Sloth moves forward, puts it into Grenache. Grenache, oh, Mowat there. Ooh, tame. Well, Leeds getting a little bit frustrated, snapping at their shots already. I would hope not. We've certainly been absolutely dominant, and it's only a matter of time. Surely, this amount of pressure... They're bound to crack! Dallas! It's in! It's in! It's 1-0! The crack has shown in the 21st minute. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We'll take that. Now just ensure that we don't take our foot off the gas. Another goal, please, would be beautiful before half-time. The ball deflects off the knee of Wheater, and it's Dallas who's the most alert and puts it in, smacks it in. Save that, keeper, he says, as he wheels away in wild jubilation. Long throw by Wheater. I've had Wheater in a previous Football Manager. Might be in 15, I think I had him. For a season or 2 for Leeds United, and that's the ball bouncing around there, and there was an opportunity that could have gone anywhere, but thankfully it didn't go in the back of the net as Leeds now move forward into highlight. Lovely. Okay, free kick by Norwood puts it wide, and Leeds can breathe a sigh of relief as we just pause it temporarily here. So we were dominant until the goal, really, and then they've started to come back at us. 9 shots to 4, dominant in the possession. As things are, more of the same, really. Just keep plodding away. Here we go with Taylor on the left-hand side, please. It's a Mowat chip. Oh, lovely ball, chip forward to Grenache, who chips it up, puts it back to Mowat, has a shot deflected. Leeds still have the ball. Poulsen spreads it out wide to Berardi. Man in the middle. No, he's taking it out. Probably put it in. No, he won't. It's deflected. It's a corner. This would be an ideal time to score. Stroke of half-time. Really take the wind out of their sails. Berardi, back post. Taylor heads it. Grenache. He's not going to score from there. I was hoping that was going to be some sort of commentator's curse. He's not going to score from there. And by some minor miracle, he has scored from there. But no, fortunately not. Commentator's curse doesn't work that way, does it? It only works against you. Right. Prove a point. So we've got some motivated players. Charlie Taylor looking motivated. Stuart Dallas looking calm. Once again, Christian Poulsen snarling at everybody who comes within a metre radius of him, seeming aggressive. The only player not playing marvellously, well, there's 2, there's actually Poulsen and Grenache. It's far too early to start messing around though, so we're just going to calmly say that we are happy with the performance. I know they're only 1-0 up, 2-0 will be better. You weren't bad, but there is room for improvement, you know? There is room for some improvement. Another goal just to give us that extra cushion, and then perhaps we can think about resting some players for the next game. Start the second half. We'll assess after 60 minutes or so. Or if a goal goes in against us before that time. As Berardi picks the pocket of whoever the hell that was. Quinn takes it out of touch. Oh, an injury. Good. Good! That's how we like to do it. Aggressive. We don't injure people on purpose, of course, but, well, if it's a byproduct of our physical style, then so be it. But bounce! Oh, Silvestri, backpedaling, tips it over. This is not the start to the second half we were hoping for. Has to be said as the ball floats in. Mowat here. He couldn't get the ball there. As Williams just... Oh, that's a great ball. Just beyond the reach of the striker there. Could have been dangerous. The ball's put back in. And Poulsen, whenever he's near a man, I do hold my breath. I did want an aggressive, sort of commanding midfielder, and I've got one, but you just can't help but feel nervous when he's anywhere near a player looking to tackle him, because you just expect expect him to go crashing in and giving away a penalty or getting sent off. He's yellow carded, he's playing a 6.7, he's upped his game a little bit. So the first thing we're going to do is perhaps give him a little bit more time, but just take him off tackle harder for now. He's obviously got his card. Wait a minute, that's not everything that we want to do. That's fine, can we... there we go. Right, who else? Yeah, Grenache is not really feeling it today, so Chris Wood's coming on. That's the first substitution of the match. Dallas playing really well. Don't want to take him off. Mowat, of course, his partner in crime, playing not too bad either. Nobody's looking overly tight. I think the one substitution will do for now. But perhaps we just start to rein things in a touch, because we're not quite dominating as much. So the first bit of tightening is we'll just go for flexible rather than the fluid, but we'll keep the instructions as they are for now. And give Chris Wood an assertive team talk. Let's get out there and get a bag of goal. Come on, Chris. Show you got to prove yourself here. Force your way into the first team. Get ahead of Grenache in the pecking order. That's what you got to do. You got to fight for your position here. Don't be expectant. Expect to be in the first team lineup without proving yourself in training. And in the matches themselves, Gambarini could be in trouble. Gambarini's got a yellow card. We're 73 minutes and now there's not much happened. So we start to rein it in a bit more. We'll drop back, go narrower, and more direct. That'll do. In terms of the substitution, Dallas got two more to make. Sloth's looking nervous. It's not quite the body language we are hoping for. Right, what's happening here? Now Mowat's on thin ice. Is there a card about to come? 75 minutes. Sloth was looking nervous, so we're going to bring him off. And I think we're going to rest either Dallas, who's playing at 8.2, or Mowat, who's playing at 7.2. I think we'll rest Mowat, because he's on a card. We'll go for it. Some fresh legs in midfield. Hopefully help us to control the game and finish this off. 1-0, it's a bit shaky, not solid, not certain. The final piece of the puzzle, should we get to around about 80 minutes, will be to just give them the old tighten up team talk. Just to firm up the last few moments of the game. Another yellow card, this time to Berardi. It's been a dogged performance, a lot of cards flying about, but ultimately, if we get 3 points, we'll work with any suspensions when we get them. Right, Murphy, great ball. Dallas could pop that to bed. And that's probably tiredness there setting. Bit of fatigue there. Ordinarily, I would expect him to do far better than that, as this is probably the end of the match highlight, but you just never know. There's always a hint of nervousness. They might just sucker punch you. Rizzo, okay, Silvestri picks up the ball, waste a bit of time, shout to the players to move upfield and all that kind of jazz, and kicks it up. Wood can't quite reach it, but we've got 10 seconds left to go here. Ellen Road, Leeds, so close to yet another 3 points, and it's a full-time whistle. Dallas's goal, thunderous effort, is the only goal of the game. But it's enough. It's Leeds United 1, Reading 0. And we continue on. Marching up the table. Good stuff. Right, man of the match, Stuart Dallas, rather unsurprisingly. Yeah, we'll just say a good win. Nothing spectacular, but certainly happy with the results. Thank you very much. Dominant, but not... Yeah, dominant, but not decisive, I think, is the performance there. Didn't really look in too much trouble too often, but we could have just done with one more goal. But yeah, at the end of the day, we're now on 53 points, 5 points clear of Norwich now. And even further, 9 points clear over Nottingham Forest. So, yeah, that's certainly pleasing. 7 behind Newcastle, but that's not insurmountable. I mean, I'm not overly concerned about winning the thing, but if we can get an automatic promotion spot, that'll be absolutely flipping glorious. As we continue on. Right, let's see. Next game is at home to Barnsley, funnily enough. Barnsley. Right, let's hope that's the Grizzlies team gets a little bit of revenge, shall we? I mean, we beat them in the first fixture, but yeah, exacting revenge for what they did to us in real life. Vintage display ensures victory. Dallas impresses again. I mean, well, he's always impressing. In fact, we're gonna have to praise this man. He's just doing it week in, week out. Praise his form. He's playing absolutely spectacularly. Must have keep impressing. Good stuff. And there we go. Torino have accepted an offer for Obi, subject to conditions. Blah de blah de blah. And he wants to be a key player for the team. Now, if we don't go for key player, he's probably going to kick off. The trouble with putting him as a key player is if he doesn't get a game within sort of 3 or 4 matches, he's going to all of a sudden start moaning and groaning. But there are other teams bidding for him, so if we don't go for this, he's probably going to go to them. So, what do we have to play with on the wage front? I'm not so sure, but I think we can see if we can eke out another couple of ticks there. 13.5k. All this stuff can stay as it is. Appearance fee, team of the year bonus, unused substitution fee, top division promotion, wage right, a minimum fee release clause of only 3.4 million. That's not really high enough. We'll go with 5. Let's see if that's fine and suggest those terms. Yes, is satisfied. Finalise the deal. Okay, so we negotiated a new transfer offer. They accepted it straight away, and now it's in the hands of Obi and his agent. Do they want to move to Leeds? Does he want to come and assist Leeds United gain promotion? Let's have a look-see here. Okay, they want him on loan. No chairman is accepted. Ronaldo Vieira is injured. Come on. Scouting report for Barnsley. Offering players left, right and centre that I'm not interested in. I mean, sometimes those players can be very useful that get offered, but I very rarely take them because... what's happening? Carlton Cole is close to... He's retiring in February. We've got Everton in the FA Cup. That's coming up very soon, in fact. Premier League opposition. This will be an interesting test. Are we going to get any news before the Barnsley game? Encouraged by Mauer's development. Well, you're encouraged? I'm bloody more than encouraged. I'm elated. Van, we need him. He's he's our backup centre back. And who's this guy? Yes, whatever. I don't recognise his name, so he can't be that important. Off you go. Come on. Come on. I have adjusted the budget to accommodate. So our budget now stands at where is it now? Stands at 950k transfer and 188 wage. So if we're giving 13.5 away, that puts us up to 185, 186. So this is just going to pretty much wipe out our entire transfer budget, which is perfectly fine because we don't want anybody else after this. But this is probably going to take long. It's going to take longer to get back to us, I imagine, if he's been offered a contract by Bologna, for instance. Right, Lewis Cook, how's he developing? Who cares? Not very well by the looks of it, because he's got a cold. Right, oh. I didn't factor this into the equation. Tuesday the 26th. So he has agreed to come, but there's a work permit issue. Now, if I'd have scouted him, the scout might have been able to provide information as to whether we were likely to get a work permit. But he is Nigerian, but he has played in Italy, so I don't think there should be a problem. Yeah, it's played in Italy. English, speaks English. Why not? Eh? Why not? Off he goes. Off on loan to Ayr. Enjoy. Okay, so the 26th then. That's definitely not before the next match, which is happening now, the 23rd. So yes, and it's on the TV as well. Okay, excellent. Let's hope we can get some revenge then. So join me next time. Whenever the next real life Leeds fixture is, we will play this game around about the same time. And see, A, if we can get revenge and beat Barnsley. B, if we can get Obi. And C, see if we can continue to extend the gap over Norwich. Until then, see you soon.